Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today our group will be presenting about our answer for economic assignment. So our group members is my name is Nur Ifa dari binti Zulkifli, Siti Nur Atira binti Badri Hisham, Nurin Atira binti Saiful, and Nur Dania Zulaika binti. So I will explain for question 1. This is our calculation for inelastic demand, and this is our calculation for elastic demand. As you can see, total revenue for inelastic demand is 250. However, total revenue for elastic demand is 800. So my advice to Kai should choose the product B because relatively responsive. As you can see, the total revenue for product B is the higher than product A. For product A is suitable for normal good, which is rice, clothes, and so on. For product B is suitable for luxury good, which is gold, diamond, and so on. So I will pass this presentation to Dania.
Thank you, Ifa. Next, I will show the calculation for income elasticity of demand for both goods X and goods Y. As you can see, this is the formula we're gonna use for this calculation. From the calculation, you can see that the income elasticity of demand for goods X is 2.67. This concludes with elastic income. Therefore, goods X is a luxury good. A rise in income by 1% will lead to an increase in quantity demanded for goods X by 2.67%. The second one is the calculation of income elasticity of demand for goods Y. The result shows that the income elasticity of demand for goods Y is 0.67. This concludes with inelastic income. Therefore, goods Y is a normal goods. A rise in income by 1% will lead to an increase in quantity demanded for goods Y by 0.67%. For the next question is, if I am an advisor at both firm A and firm B, basically for goods Y, when income of consumer increase, the quantity demanded for goods Y will increase, but it is less than the increase in income. So firm B should raise the volume of production just a little to avoid overproduction. For an example, clothing. People prefer to spend more on apparel or luxury clothing retailers as their will improve. When consumers' money rise, they may choose designer clothing from high-end shops. When people's incomes fall, they will still shop for clothing, but at retail outlets and consignment shops rather than luxury apparel stores. Next, for firm A, the quantity demanded for goods X will increase more than the increase in income, so firm A should raise volume of production even more to fulfill consumers' income. For an example, there are two different brands of smartphones, which are iPhone by Apple and Vivo by Android. When consumers' income increase, consumers tend to choose iPhone instead of Vivo, even though the price of iPhone is quite overpriced because of the great innovation by iPhone, including the system performance in hardware or software that can easily run for it for quite a few years better than Vivo.
Thank you, Dania. So I will explain about my question, which is question 3. The cross demand price elasticity between new AV camera and gross is negative 2.5, indicating that the cross elasticity is negative. And these two items are complementary goods because complementary goods are goods that must be used or costing together, and complementary goods cannot be used without each other. Another explanation is that if the coefficient is smaller than 0, an increase in the price of one product causes a decrease in the amount request for another. As an example of complementary goods is you can refer from the picture in this slide. So, what we can observe from the picture in this slide is when the price of an iPhone decrease, the demand for iPhone cases increased. This is because the demand for iPhone increased as more consumers are buying it at the lower price. In turn, those same consumers are demanding iPhone cases, which translates into high sales. So the iPhone and iPhone cases are complementary goods. This approach also applies to drones and UAV camera. My advice for drone price focus will continue to fall is that UAV camera manufacturers should enhance the UAV camera, such as the design, quality, and so on. Since when the price of drones is low, customers are more likely to acquire drones. As a result, we need to make certain improvements to our camera. Even when the price of drone grows, the customers still want to buy the drones because they appreciate the quality of camera despite the cost is a bit high. Second is UAV camera and drones manufacturers should collaborate to promote drones by creating appealing advertisements, such as shooting with drones to highlight the benefit of drones and the quality of UAV camera. Advertisement can attract more customers, especially now the drones price are falling, and many customers will be easily persuaded to buy it. Lastly, even if drones prices are inexpensive, UAV camera might provide a one-day discount to attract more customers because usually customers will easily get persuaded when hear the goods have discount. That's all from me. So I will pass to Lynn for her part.
Okay, thanks to Atira. Now I will continue presenting for the question 4. As we know, the price elasticity of supply is a measure of the sensitivity of quantity supply of that good or services that change in the price of that good or services. Okay, now we go to manufacturing sector. Manufacturing sector is any industry that makes product from raw material by the use of manual labor or machinery, and that is usually carried out by division of labor. Okay, in the manufacturing sector, there are a few ways to supply goods and services, such as, okay, for the first one, it is easier to store finished goods because mostly of them are produced the items that are not easily damaged, broken, or expired. For example, the electronics, furniture and features, and building materials. Other than that, firms have spare or large capacity so that they can make more or extra production shift. Besides, they also need the wealth of society to increase the purchasing power of the living standard. Okay, now we go to agriculture sector. Agriculture sector is a sector consists of a few activities such as agriculture, hunting, forestry, and fishing. Okay, in the agriculture sector, they often harder to store the item because mostly of the goods that they produce are perishable or expensive to keep refrigerated, and most of them are easily damaged, such as food, oil, vegetables, and fruits. Other than that, they also occur set growing season, might mean production period is long, especially to a small farm. For example, the production of padi usually take time for more than a year. Although nowadays have technologies that allow farming to continue production for a year, but for the small firm, they can't afford to purchase the sophisticated machines. Okay, for the last point in agriculture sector is unpredictable supply. It is because the impact of volatile climate. As we can see, the production of strawberries in our country usually commercially planted in Cameron Highland because the cold temperature. Strawberries cannot grow well in warmer conditions because they are cold environment vegetables. Overall, the supply of manufacturing sector tends to be more price elastic than the supply of agricultural sector.